Bonjour, bonjour, hello, how are we? Oh, I'll take the watch off. You don't need to see that, do you? No, but have a look at the nails though, my Halloween nails. I maybe went a little bit overboard with the blood tips, but I thought it was kind of fun, seeing as it is kind of Halloween weekend coming up, isn't it? And I will be away. Where am I going? Yes, I'm going to Paris. So right now, as you're watching this, I'm probably on my way. Isn't that exciting? I'm excited. Huzzah! Right, it's probably going to be a shorter one than usual because I don't have as many bits. But obviously what I've got is still, you know, pretty cool. Right, so let's get started, shall we? So I kind of alluded to a necklace that I bought the other day that I was like, oh, I think it's fab. And this is it. Look at this beast. Look at this. It is so heavy set with all of these like red glass. I think there's glass stones. Yes, it is a bit dusty. Yes, it needs a wipe over. I could probably get away with putting this in the machine, you know. I don't think these are foil backed, so I'll probably be okay with it. And this is from Zara. Now, I know it's a high street brand, but I tell you what, Zara have got some really nice bits. So if you ever see some Zara cheap enough, I tell you what, sometimes it is worth picking them up, and they do sell. So I like this because obviously it's got a bit of a deco look to it, especially with like it going all the way around the neck. That's pretty cool. And again, that is just going to look lovely as someone's Christmas outfit. Your keywords, you know, deco, but it's also a bit industrial as well, kind of looking. And Zara does sell, so that's pretty cool. Some more names that sell. Fossil. Fossil will always sell as well. I mean, it doesn't get you loads, but it does get you a decent price if you can pick them up cheap enough. This is obviously just like a handbag charm kind of thing. I have sold just the key on its own in silver for around about £15, I think. So I think it's leather bag charm. I'll be looking about, I don't know, 25 on that perhaps. And I think that cost me 50p. So not bad at all. And then the next name, again, it's a modern one, and I very rarely show you watches, but I picked this one up in my stag the other day. This again is, see, it's genuine leather. It's by Diesel. I will have to get the battery replaced in it. Annoyingly at the moment, well, they've closed Bridgend Market because it's apparently got that rack concrete in the roof and stuff, so they've had to close it indefinitely. So a lot of the market traders in there are going like, well, what do we do? And people are like, well, there's lots of empty shops in Bridgend. There's tons of empty shops in Bridgend, but they won't lease them to them for cheap. So what they've done instead is every Friday they've got like an open market thing in front of the market where people can, like the stall holders can come and have a little bit of a stall. So apparently on a Friday the watch repair dude is there, so I might take this and a bunch of others down there like next Friday and get them all replaced and things. But yeah, Diesel, good brand, and quite an unusual one as well, isn't it? I just thought that was such a weird looking thing that I had to pick it up. This is a weird looking thing as well. I picked this up for 50p the other day. It's no maker or anything, it's nothing particularly special, but I just really liked that kind of well, I suppose it's faux opal kind of look in there. Big chunky domed ring. I mean, that's cool, isn't it? For a little bit of fun wear of an evening. You can't go wrong with that. Kind of unusual. I'll show you what I paid too much for. I paid £5 for this. It's not silver, and I think I kind of knew that it wouldn't be silver when I picked it up just by the colour, but the stones in it are really pretty. So I don't think they're real stones, although saying that, they are cut really nice. So I'm going to put that in the machine as well at some point and clean that up. Because they're not foil backed, they're okay. Who's calling me? How dare they? Decline. I shall decline that call. I don't answer my phone. I don't like answering phone. But I mean, there is a possibility that that could be a citrine surrounded by topaz. Could be. But it's nice anyway. I like the little combination of colours on that. It's very cool. I've got some purple things. Do you want to see some purple things? Let's have some purple things. So I've got a nice string of amethyst. And then these little glass crystal beads. I think this one was in a little grab bag type thing that I paid £1 for. It's not on a sterling clasp, just a regular clasp, but quite a nice set of sort of raw amethyst beads. And then I like these round ones. They're probably glass because I think I can see bubbles in them, but these are obviously amethyst. And all stones have a particular meaning to people, don't they? Whether it's healing or energizing, things like that. And then to go with them, why not? Let's have these. Aren't they pretty? Kind of like Art Nouveau in inspiration, or Baroque, or Georgian in inspiration. But obviously they're vintage, but still not like old vintage. I'd say probably like, I don't know, 1970s or 80s maybe. But again, lovely colour purple, isn't it? That would be fantastic wear for a going out type situation. And then one more purple thing. You might have spied this in a video. Actually, no, I've got a couple more purple things. I'll show you them all. I mean, you're going to see them all eventually. But you might have spotted this in a video the other day. And I said that, you know, if you know, you know. And do you know? What are we looking out for? We're looking out for that. Can you see it? So that is Jackie Brazil Sobral. You can kind of spot them a mile off, like, as in the when you know, you know. But yeah, look out for that on like chunky plastic things, you know, because these get seriously really decent prices. And because they're plastic, obviously people are just like, ah, that's nothing, just throw it away, it's tat, isn't it? But they're really quite cool. I love the stripy ones. They're quite nice. And then we've got bits with like other little bits of resin in there as well. Got little spotty ones. It's just a nice mixture of bits in there, isn't it? They've got a range where they've done a collaboration with Karl Lagerfeld. I think it's Karl Lagerfeld. Some designer anyway. And they're big plastic spikes. Oh my God, it looks so cool. Absolutely love. And then this I literally just picked up in town today for £1. So a little pendant with a little pair of earrings. But these are cute. So it's abalone back with like a plastic resin on front and then sterling silver. But what quite a nice little simple sort of modernist design. But yeah, silver findings, polish up. They look very cool. Got a little purple corner going on down here, haven't we? And then not quite purple, but getting there. I picked up this pair of earrings for 99p, and they've got proper marks on there. Now I haven't tested the little stones for diamonds. They are open back, but they are real pearls and quite lovely. So yeah, just set in sterling silver, so probably not diamonds. They're probably cubic zirconia, but lovely classy little dangles there, aren't they? In the almost purples down here. Cute as a button. I tell you what is cute. I had to buy this necklace the other day, literally just for the pendant. The necklace was, you know, tat and broken, so I've taken it off and put it in the craft sections. But how cute is this little cat? This little cat's face obviously reminds me of Tilda because like she's got a little crafty side eye there. Isn't she sweet? Meow. But I had to get it just for that. Love it. And yeah, I did pick up a couple of pendants just because I thought they were quite nice. So this is another one as well. This little purple one. This was $1.99 or $1.49, I think. But I just really like the prong setting on that, and then just the arrangement of the stones, again with the purple and the clear ones. Really quite nice. So I will find a chain to put that one on, and we'll put it down in a little purple corner here. And what colour should we have over here? I'm thinking some gold's going over here. What do you think? Some gold's happening. Okay. So I picked up this, which is Monet. Monet, obviously quite nice. It is pricey when you first buy it. It is gold plated. And I tell you what, I was like, does this open? Does it open? I can't find out where it opens. And I'm really not sure if it does, you know, because it is big enough for me to do that. And I think it's one where you kind of, it's intentional that you have it sort of below the wrist like that. And I think it was really quite nice, especially you got that twist effect, that twisty rope look, and then this more matted one. I think the shiny and the matte go really nice together, and it is quite the chunk of bracelet as well. That's a heavy duty bracelet. You could certainly clonk someone with that one, should you so desire. Some more nice brands again. These are vintage 80s, I would think. So with the black enamel on there and the white stones. I think this is Trifari, I'm pretty sure. It's either, yep, this is Trifari. There we go. There's there are collectors of Trifari, but obviously people sort of know that name, don't they? And people go, oh, Crown Trifari and things like that. It's like, it's still the same company. And then this is also Trifari. No, this is Avon. Does it say Avon? I think so. But the two go quite nice together. You could almost layer that look, couldn't you? Because it's the two sort of half moons. They would look quite nice together, wouldn't they? That might be a nice idea. But that one's quite pretty as well. Almost looks like a boomerang, doesn't it? But yeah, they look quite nice as two little layering pieces. And I've got some more moony stuff. Moons. I couldn't resist. Obviously I couldn't resist. Black cats in a crescent moon, showing their bums off to the stars. How perfect. I don't think these are signed. Sometimes they're signed fish or fish and crown, etc. But not these ones. But they're still lovely. And then you might have seen in a video when I went to Porthcawl the other day, I picked up these. Now I'm pretty sure I've had this in a brooch before, and the brooch was, is it BJL? Or just BJ? Something like that. So I'm sure I've had the brooch, but these are unsigned. Yeah, pretty sure they're unsigned. But stars and moons and suns, they're always going to be popular. For obvious reasons. I think I like the blue ones more. The blue ones look a bit more night sky and very dazzling. Really lovely. Can you still see? There we go. How's that? What else have we got in there? Oh, we've got some bright orange. I'm pretty sure that this is amber. There are some chips in there. I haven't tested it. Where's my black light? I mean, I could just do that right now, couldn't I? Yeah, that looks like there's amber. It could be like a reconstituted amber. But it's quite an old pin, that, as you can see as well. An old brass pin. Possibly, I don't know, 1910s, 1920s maybe. But it's quite cool. The music I've got on now is Nemo's Dreamscapes, again, obviously, because I always do. And this is You're in Halloween Town with Jack and Sally. If only. I picked up a handmade thing. Very rarely I will pick up things that are, you know, advertised as being handmade, but I thought, oh, this is really nice. Millie May made. Sounds very cute. But look at this little pin. Isn't that adorable? Little beehive with the bees. I think, is it polymer clay? I think it is polymer clay. But look at the detail in that. The little flowers and the little bee. You can even see his wings. Cute. Very cute. Nice little Christmas gift or springtime gift there. Over in my little yellow section down here. I've not got enough reds and pinks. Let's bring some reds and pinks on. Because why not? What is this dude on about? He looks quite angry, doesn't he? Now, what is he holding up above his head? He seems to have some wings. I think it's some kind of Thai or Indian god. There is a mark on the back, a name on the back, but it's kind of, I can't read it at all. I don't think it's hugely old, but it's very weird. I have done a Google image search. I think there's one on Etsy, and they're obviously asking a crazy price for it. But obviously that's up to them. But yeah, he's a bit bonkers, isn't he? And then this one I thought was absolutely lovely. This is old. Look at the length of the pin. Super old, just a simple C clasp. That stone in there, what do we think? We think it's an agate. Could it be? You're the stone expert out there, you know. There is a slight glow to the stones as well. Now rubies glow under a black light. I don't think they're going to be rubies, not like, I mean obviously they're not rubies, but I just wonder if there's something else. If they were a proper stone, they would be open at the back, but I think these are probably just foil backed. And then for some reason, the glass paste is reacting. But isn't that just super lovely? I think the colours on them stones are absolutely gorgeous. And I wish that was gold with rubies in it. You know, that would be immense. But sadly not today. Not today. We don't have any silver on here, I don't have. I've got some silver stuff. I'll get to that in a minute. This sadly is, well, not broken, but it is missing a stone, which I can replace. It's just missing one there. But I thought that was quite nice. It's got these lovely faux turquoise stones. And then these kind of like Sleeping Beauty turquoise. And then these almost like sapphire colour stones. Obviously they're not. Obviously they're just paste and glass and just set in like pot metal. But really, really lovely shape on that. I think I picked it up for £1 and I'm like, I'll do it because I think it's worth saving. So some things I'm like, I'll do it if it's broken and if I know I can fix it because it's kind of worth it. Someone's had a go at these with their blue stones. I thought they were quite cool. And then I thought, oh, they're clip-on backs, but it's because they were actually the Omega ones. So they should be posts there, but they've cut the posts off. So they still work as earrings, but I'm not sure how uncomfortable. Is that uncomfortable? Let me try it. Oh no, you don't even feel it. Don't even feel it. But obviously I'm not sure if I would list them on eBay with that modification, if you see what I mean. So offering to you guys first, but I probably won't be listing them on eBay. Never mind. Couple more groovy bits of unsilver silver. I think this is by Sphinx. I've had this and very similar necklaces before by them. They're not hugely popular. Silver tone, like vintage stuff, is obviously not as popular as gold tone vintage stuff, especially like gold plated things. And they can lose their plating on them quite easily, but this one is in really super nice condition, so happy to pick that one up. I think that one was a couple of quid. And then we have got some actual silver. It's been quite a nice week for finding bracelets actually. So these were quite the bargain. These were 50p each. 50p each because I think the chain's broken on that and I'm like, I can fix that, and because it was filthy dirty. But this is the one where they got like the hallmarks on the front as like a feature. Now I'm sure I looked it up and I think it's like 1990 or 1996 or something. It's not, it's pretty recent anyway. That's a Z there and that's a Birmingham, and then that tells you what part of the year it was made. I think that means it was made in the first couple of months, I think. I can't remember now. But pretty decent for 50p, no doubt. Silver, silver, silver. This one was also 50p, but it is quite light. But it's got really nice etchings in it. But I think there is, yeah, there's a big old dent in there, which is a shame. So I might see if I've got any other slightly dented or, you know, not quite perfect silver bangles, and maybe I could do like a little stack of them together. This one cost me £1.50, so, you know, pricey. But really lovely little wave to it. I think it's probably 1990s. It's not too old. You can also tell by the clasp on it. What do they call this now? A toucan clasp? Pelican clasp? Toucan? Some kind of bird anyway. I can't remember now. But I like the little wave on that. And then this one was a nice bargain. This was also 50p. And this has got lovely chains on it. I like ball chains. I think they're quite cool. And then the senorita clasp, or sometimes they call it like life ring. Is that what I'm thinking? You know, like on the Titanic. But I think it's the proper name is a senorita clasp. But that's a lovely bit of chunk, isn't it? Bunch more gold stuff. We've got some fab gold coloured earrings. So we've got some more Monet. These ones, nice big chunky ones, signed Monet on the backs there. They look lovely after putting them through the machine. And then these ones, these little knobbly ones, they remind me a little bit of, is it jelly tots? No. There's some kind of sweet that looks a little bit like that anyway. I picked up these in my stake because I really like that colour blue stone. But they were nice. I think probably 1970s on these ones, but they have a bit of an Art Deco sort of look. You could certainly get away with that, couldn't you? If you were doing like a Gatsby style outfit. These I also picked up at the same time. I think these were $1.49 and $1.99. They're not gold, but I'm pretty sure that the tops are rolled gold and that is turquoise. So lovely little studs. The mixture of turquoise and gold, that was a very 70s thing, wasn't it? I think that was quite popular. I mean, I was only there for a few months, so I can't really remember. And then we've got some big beastly earrings. Look at these crackers. I don't think these are particularly old, but they're certainly for festival season next year. That would be the kind of thing that I would be looking out for to sell, these big boho style earrings. Very groovy. And then I like these ones as well. So they've got, that is possibly a jade in there, you know, a nephrite jade. And then I just love these little figures, almost Inca in a way, Aztec. So for festival season next year again, that's the kind of thing that I like selling. You've got some classy ones, classy, understated, certainly not at all late 80s, early 90s, definitely not. Power dressing, is that coming back, the power dressing look like it was? These are by Marvella, so they do the pearls and faux pearls, normally in boxes and stuff. And I think if you go abroad on holiday, I'm pretty sure I've seen like Marvella shops where they sell lots of these things as well. Another pretty chain that I just liked because it had these very kind of French looking links. There is a name on it. I'm sure it says something like artistic, artisan, something like that. I thought it was Amway at first because they have like the little A on the clasp. But I really like this kind of festoon sort of bib. And yeah, those lovely little links there, the little stations. And again, this is in brilliant condition as well. So I've been very lucky with the conditions of things in the last couple of weeks. Some more silvery bits, some more bangles. This obviously needs a nice clean up. Not in the machine. Obviously this is oxidization on silver. So this is a polish. But nice, lovely little bit of turquoise in there. Very simple bangle, but really, really pretty. That would be nice as part of a stack. And this ring I picked up for 50p because it was absolutely bent out of shape when I got it. And they're like, oh, 50p. Like, oh, go on then. So I think I can fix it. And I think I've done an okay job considering that it was like squished. I think that's come out quite nice. It's just a little bit of mother of pearl in there. I'd say probably it's about a size J, something like that. But I think it was worth rescuing, wasn't it? This is quite a cute one, little articulated butterfly. Isn't that lovely? I mean, I'm not a big fan of butterflies, but I appreciate when something is quite nicely made and when something's got a bloody tangle in it. And this one, right, it's Canada. And then the only person I really know is obviously Sarah Coventry, but I don't think this is Sarah Coventry. I'm pretty sure it's someone else, and I'm pretty sure I've had them before, and I've had this same conversation in my head going like, well, it's not Sarah Coventry. So I will be able to find it again because I found it the first time. But yeah, that's just nice. If you know who else might do things like that, then do let me know. Got some cool brooches. I say cool. This one's to scare Susan because she hates unicorns. But I bought it as part of something else, and I didn't actually pick it up myself. It was part of like a little bundle of stuff that I bought, and I thought, yeah, go on then, chuck it in. This one is cool. It is missing its safety chain, but it's quite like the Persian look. I think it's actually Toledo Damascene. But look, it's a little knife for, I don't know, for putting small amounts of butter on your crumpet. That's what it's for. It's a buttering your crumpet knife in an emergency. It's fun though, isn't it? And then this one I thought was lovely. So this is a bit of silver filigree. It's got the Maltese cross hanging from it for some bizarre reason, but you know, there we go. I suppose you would say parasol, maybe, rather than umbrella, but I'm gonna say it's an umbrella. But yeah, why the Maltese cross? I don't know. I did pick up some earrings, and they only wanted a couple of quid for these, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, you do know they're gold? And she's like, yeah. Oh, okay. So we do have some from past times. I know these are the ones that were in there because it's Celtic, and that's a little Celtic knot. And then these ones were 99p. They've probably only got 99 pence worth of gold on them, but they are, I mean, because they're quite small, but the stone's quite big, just CZs, but they're kind of fun. And then just little silver hearts, and I just put them in there for ease of use. You saw what else is boxed, didn't you, that I picked up the other day? I was well chuffed to get this for £2.99. Was it £2.99? Yeah, I think so. And this is Oligori from the Orkneys. Beautiful bit of Scottish, Celtic, fully hallmarked on the back. OMG. Or actually, this one might just be OG, because this is the OG, rather than OMG. But isn't that cool? Like I said, I was well chuffed to find that one, because to find Oligori is great, and then to find it vintage in box is absolutely brilliant. We've only got 3 things left. These I also picked up in my steak the other day. I thought these are absolutely lovely. These are sterling silver. I have not yet tested the stones, but I have a feeling that they might be citrines, or maybe a topaz possibly. But aren't they lovely? These lovely little pointed back ovals. They certainly got like a little of a Deco Gatsby kind of look about them as well. And then my favourite earrings that I picked up, and you'll go like, really, Lex? Yeah. These ones, because they're glass. I'm pretty, yeah, they are, they're glass, I'm sure they are. But aren't they bonkers? They look like candy twist nommy nom things. Do you know what I mean? Like if they were in red, they would look like strawberry twist things. But I love that they're in this like teal with this sort of glittery rim to them as well. I think they're fab. They remind me of something that I saw in was it in Liberties, like where we had a big old chat to the jeweler there. There was another brand, and then they sold like glass jewellery, glass and sterling silver, and they were pricey as, I mean, like one pair of earrings like that was about 80 quid. Crazy. And then if you've seen my vlogs recently, you should know what my absolute favourite find is. Because modern life is rubbish. This is a vintage Blur badge from 1993. And I think it's absolutely fab. Like, I'm always on the lookout for like cool band t-shirts and cool band things, especially ones to replace the things that I had back in the 90s. So like I've got my old Nirvana t-shirt, and not the smiley face one, the ones from the Bleach album, which is like the Rings of Nirvana, and it has like the back print on it, and it is worn to death, honestly. Like, it's more hole than t-shirt. And someone said I would probably get about £1,000 for that. I'm like, what, even in the state? And they're like, yeah, because that's like authentic. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. So even though you can get like, you know, I could get a modern life is rubbish badge, but it's not this original 1993 pin, the one that I would have missed out on buying on the tour because I never had any money to buy merch at gigs, and now I do. But yeah, this was £2.99, and the last two have sold on eBay for around about the £45 to £50 mark, but it doesn't matter because that is mine. Yay. So there you go, there we have it. We've done a little colourful rainbow section today, haven't we, which is quite nice. Purple corner is very, very groovy indeed, and the yellows and the reds are kind of fun. But yeah, if there's something here that you fancy for yourself, not that's mine, but please do email me. My email address is in the description box underneath this video. As always, please do message me through that. Please, not via any other way, that would be great. But yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'm off in Paris right now, gonna do some shopping, and hopefully we'll bring you some more lovely bits pretty soon. Until then, bye bye now, bye bye.